Hey everybody, just want to do a quick video on a couple of knives here. These are a couple of Benchmade mini griptilians. This is the mini grip 55HG, the pink version. And this one here is the newer version of the mini grip, the 555-1. And just some extra different things that came with this, or that little doodads extra that make it a little bit different than this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the differences here. This one obviously is pink, and as y'all know, if you've been following the channel, I'm a big fan of pink knives. I will tell you, I have this version already with the thumb studs, and this is what happens when you do some weird shopping late night and you've already taken some sleepy medicine. I actually thought I was going to get a full-size pink, and I know in the back of my head there's no such thing as a full-size pink grip. So I was surprised when this showed up, and surprised when this one showed up, as I was thinking I was getting the full-size version of this, and I did not. I didn't get the full-size version of either of these. So, but that being said, I am pretty happy with these knives. I'm not going to send them back or anything. They're pretty cool. But I'm going to go ahead and go into this. Alright, let's start with this one. You get the 154 cm sheep's foot blade. And you got just under 3 inches. Just like 2.9 inches of blade there. This is a really cool blade. Really useful. And it feels good in the hand. I mean, I got some big old mitts, and I don't have my lanyard on here yet. And I can still get a good grip on this thing, either hand. Of course, the axis lock makes this totally ambidextrous, which is pretty cool. Now, on this version of the mini grip, you get the glass-filled nylon. Hold on one second, let me see what this is called exactly. It's called Gore GTX. So, it's just a really, really good, strong plastic, basically, which I guess that's all G10 is the same. And you got the 154 cm steel, which is a good steel. Closed construction. Let's see here. Ambidextrous pocket clip for tip up. And you got some non-milled out liners. I'm not sure what the weight is on this. Let's check it out real quick. I know mini grips have been played out, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this, but I haven't done any mini grips yet, so I thought I'd give it a try. 2.65, perfect for a pocket chunker. So a little pink pocket chunker here. I was gonna get that. Well, I just did it. I just did it on camera, folks. Holy cow, that's the first time. Let me pause this. Do you see what happens when you get cocky? Cocky with the knife, you big dummy. Now look what you've done. Okay, so Benchmade putting a heck of an edge on their mini grips nowadays. Let's be real careful. Slide that open slowly so as not to create a whole family of finger cuts. Yeah, now I got to put a band-aid on that. Dadgummit. Okay, let's keep going here. Be careful with that. Watch out for the razor sharpness of the pink griptilian. It has a thirst for blood. Okay, let's look at the 555-1 and try not to stab ourselves again. So you're getting the 20 CV steel with this, and it's a lot better. This is, what I was reading, is almost identical to the M390 steel. Just a couple of little differences, and it's just a matter of where it's made, basically. I think the M390 is made in Austria, is what it said, and this is made in the United States. I may be wrong. If I am, let me know. Okay, still same size blade. Let's check that out. Yeah, just under 3, just barely under 3 inches. And you got the gray G10 with the blue G10 liners, which really looks cool. I love gray and blue together. Very cool looking. And unlike this one, you do have the open construction, which is going to help with keeping it clean and keeping all the blood out in case you have momos in your family like me who are intent on cutting themselves repeatedly. Holy heck, what in the world was going on with my brain? Alright, so here we go. Let's weigh this one to see where we're at. 2.86. I lost a lot of blood since the last weigh in. Let's see what this one was at. 2.68. So this one actually weighs a little bit more. And I don't know why. It's got open construction. Maybe it's the G10. Anybody can tell me why this one would weigh more? Is it the liners? Is it? I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's check it out without hurting ourselves. Can you see in there? No. Alright, well, we'll figure it out later. Alright, so nice edge on this thing, as we've already seen. Let's take this off here. It's getting in my way. We'll bring it back here in a second because I want to show you all something. Alright, so I'm not trying to let anybody know anything, but I wanted to show you all something. And just kind of an example of how us knife collectors think and knife users and what we're thinking. This is about $100, like $90, something like this. This one was quite a bit more expensive, right around 160, 165, brand new. And so they're both really cool knives, really good in their own right. You know, they got good steel here, great steel here, decent, you know, handles either way. Got the blue and gray, which is always cool, the G10 with the liners, and you got the Benchmade name and the awesome Benchmade customer service. So those are all pluses. I'm just wondering, and I know I brought this knife out before and his cousin and stuff, what can you do with that Benchmade that you can't do with this, the Timberline Chewy? This got D2 tool steel, real D2 steel. It's got G10 handles, open construction. It's got a very substantial liner lock, so you're not going to be doing a lot of humongous bushcraft tasks with this thing, but as far as opening boxes, this thing's going to stand up pretty steadily. So what in the world, let's see what the size of the blade is on that. Just about the same as their blade, just a little under 3, maybe right at 3. So, why, beyond the idea of, hey, I got a Benchmade, which is cool, I'm not putting it down, because I got a lot of knives that are just like, hey, I got this knife. If you look at my previous video, there was no reason for me to get those scales put on that 4max, other than I wanted a 4max that looked a little bit better than the one I had. It doesn't help it perform any better. But I'm just wondering what y'all think. Is there really any reason beyond, I'm not saying bragging rights, but just the prestige of having a Benchmade, I guess, maybe? This is $10. You can go over to Smoky Mountain right now and pick this up for $10. And I keep saying, if you don't have one of these, you gotta get one. This or the Simba, either one of those is gonna give you a really good deal and make you really happy that you purchased it, because this is just a quality knife, and as are these. But this, $10, $90, $160. I mean, you could buy these two and still have $60 left over for whatever. Now, again, I'm not putting this knife down. If you have this knife, I imagine you're happy with it. I'm not unhappy with this knife. I'm just asking questions, that's all. And I'm not unhappy with this knife, mostly because it's pink, but also because it's Benchmade. Benchmade has awesome warranty, awesome customer service. And so you can't go wrong with it. You're not going to go wrong if you decide, hey, I got $160 and I want to buy a knife. This isn't going to kill you. This isn't going to make you feel bad. This is not like buying, you know, something from Frost Cutlery or something and going, oh, I feel horrible about it. But this for $10, and then having a bunch of, this is how I feel about it. I would buy this for $10 and then buy a bunch of other knives for, you know, a bunch of other these for $10 and ship them off to you guys out there in TV land. And that's what, you know, that's kind of what I've been doing. But this is awesome. So get one of these. Get one of these if you don't have one. Either one of these, great knives. If you don't, I really don't have any complaints with these. Like I said, I can hold it in my hand really well. Keeps a good grip. Got good angles of strength wherever I need it. Very, very sharp blade. Be careful. No slicing your fingernail, because there's a lot of bleeding going on. I'm feeling lightheaded. And this knife, this is just a great knife. You can feel the difference in these two knives as far as the way this feels. It just feels more substantial, maybe, even though it's not. It just feels different. But okay, one more try. Let's just, I know I'm pushing this Chewy pretty hard, and I'm not trying to, but I just want to show you guys if there are options out there. If you got a little less scratch than the next guy and you're trying to find something, this is a little bit heavier, like 0.2 ounces heavier than this one. Oh, but it's got the afro on there, so it's, you know, 3 ounces with the fro, so you're looking at probably about close to the same. Alright, so there you go. If you got the dough, don't feel bad. Not bad choices, these two here. Especially for like a backup EDC pocket chunker kind of thing. Not too horrible. But if you don't, if you just got a little extra scratch and you're just looking for to buy a knife, this right here. This will make you happy, I promise. Alright, I'm losing a lot of blood. I'm about to lose consciousness. It's getting, the room is spinning. Alright, not really, but you know. Like here, subscribe here. Leave a comment down here, let me know what you think. Do you have either of these grips? Do you have any, not the pink grip, but just that version of the grip? The non-555-1 grip. Do you have the Chewy? What do you think about the Chewy? If you have both of them, like I do, and want to compare them, let me know down in the comments. Tell me what you think, how they compare. Am I way off base? Is the quality on these Benchmade just that much more than the Chewy? I really want to know, and I will talk to y'all later.